The Nerlin Nerds podcast is brought to you by What Lola Wants. Go to WLWPrivateChefs.com for information to reserve top quality chef and restaurant services in the Chicagoland area. Pulpery Media presents Nerlin Nerds with your hosts, Brock and Ben. This is where we discuss the pop culture topics that interest us and those minor details that irritate us.
Yeah,
no, it's not going to happen.
Bear with us.
Because there's so much to unpack in 8 minutes.
Okay, Severance. We'll back it up here, and the end of is this season 3?
2.
Okay, that's what it seems like. So much more.
I know. You think it's been a long time. It's been a long. I watched it when it came out, and I'm like, why is nobody else talking about this?
Well, I just watched it. Yeah. It's fucking amazing. So.
The sneak peek came out
yesterday.
No, 2 days ago, I think.
What's today? Wednesday?
Yeah.
Oh, Monday. So last season built up to where they figured out how they were going to wake themselves up.
Correct, yeah.
Okay, and Mark is just Mark.
Yeah.
Mark is just Mark. And
Helly.
I was trying to get to...
Irv?
Yeah, thank you. God, why do I want to call him something other than Irv?
I don't know, probably because he's in love with Christopher Walken.
Correct.
So
and he leads like...
He should be like a Stan or something like that.
Yeah, he in like his home life is a little awkward.
Well, and he's the one that we know like the least about.
Right.
So.
And he was drawing the paintings of the hallway, right?
Right. Going to the break room.
Correct.
But the one glimpse you see is as he's going through his closet in his home. He's got a dog.
Yep.
He's a painter, and then in his closet was a military uniform. Yes.
The only noticeable thing, which clearly...
Right. We give you some back why he needs to shut his brain off.
Yeah, he's clearly been through some shit.
Sure, yeah.
Also in love with Christopher Walken.
Yeah.
Okay, and then Helly...
Well, who's not? I mean, let's just...
Come on, man. I've been in love with him for...
yeah.
Ever.
Your whole life.
Yeah, 70s. Yeah, you're absolutely right. Helly, though... was like an affluent something?
No,
or is she a... Go ahead, remind me.
Well, she's in the family.
Okay, that's what I thought. She's a
Kier.
A descendant of Kier.
Correct, yeah.
Okay, but she still put herself in the Severance.
Right.
Which is what he was bitching about in this 8 minutes. Is like, how did she infiltrate us and we not know it?
No. They were talking about that was
Are they talking about Mrs.
Fuck you! I had it and I lost it because you brought it. So it's Cobell in the office, and it was what's her name outside of it when she's like the nursemaid.
I thought it was Mrs. No, it wasn't. Doesn't matter.
No, he calls her Miss Cobell at the party, and that's what. Tells her like, oh God, like they're awake.
Right, because she tries to go back.
Correct, yeah.
To the facility.
But that's what it's like. Even on the second time watching the sneak preview, which I love, which is a totally corporate thing, is instead of going like the company has a problem, no, it's this weird woman who has this weird fucking fetish.
Like a throuple.
Right. Oh my God.
Really? What's a throuple? What are we doing? And the way so that's kind of caught up, and then so Howard, the brown guy, I don't remember names.
Oh yeah.
I love it when I say a name and you go, you dick. So he's the one who stayed back and did the Desmond Hume thing and like held it all together while they woke up.
Correct, because he's already seen his home life because of that one episode where they wake him up at home.
Right.
And he sees his kid.
Exactly. Which is the only reason. That's why he stayed, is because I saw my kid, blah, blah, blah.
Right.
You can all go.
Dylan, by the way.
When I say Howard? Yeah. Okay. Right. Dylan Howard. Come on here. Potato.
I don't know, maybe if you're in Canada, I don't know.
Well, I'm sure there's some Providence somewhere.
I I didn't realize Milchick had a first name.
Does he?
Seth.
Really?
Yeah.
Seth Rollins, huh? So, but okay, here's the question, and this 8 minutes didn't fucking answer it, and they're probably not going to tell us for an episode or two. But
or 4.
It opened with the black screen and them telling whoever was in the area that they're lying to you. He said she's alive to basically everyone.
Correct, meaning his wife.
Correct, yeah. And yes. So we don't know what their Audi's friends are doing.
Well, and
I guess that's the question. Like, I can't wait to see what the Audis are doing.
Well, in that scene with Milchick, of at least I think he mentions like Helly and Irv.
Yeah.
Didn't come back. We
Correct.
don't know where
Dylan declined to come back.
Which, of course, it's like clearly that's a lie.
Right.
They've either been repurposed or.
And then where is
Dylan?
Right.
Not Howard.
Dylan, like, where is he? Because he never left.
Correct. Yeah.
He stayed down there.
Yeah.
And Milchick's the one who fucking stopped the whole thing.
Yeah.
Well, he's holding on.
And you notice, like, even the only indication of his promotion is he's wearing a sports coat over his turtleneck.
No, I didn't notice that.
He's still.
I mean, I knew he was wearing the sports coat, but he's
still rocking the turtleneck.
Milchick. Although he's now the manager.
Correct. Yeah.
Of the Severance floor.
Yeah.
That's what they call it now.
Like you.
Severance floor.
Yeah.
Like me in charge of the Severance floor. Oh, motherfucker. So all he knows, Mark S., from what we could see in 8 minutes, is as being an innie. Like, he has no clue about what else is going on other than his team's not there. And
correct.
Shit's different.
Yeah.
Like, I clocked in this morning. What the fuck's going on overnight?
So it may not even be. What they say, 5 months? It may not even be that.
It's just like...
But I think that it's like the...
being non-severed, I have to live with the fact that I locked you away like an animal.
But then there's the other aspect where he says, like, well, your Audi, like, begged to come back.
Right.
Which would be like, well, so why would they... I mean, I would think that's the indication of what part of the storyline of Season 2 is going to be. Why they would go back in. Like, what's the...
Well, maybe... they were torturing the Audi for 5 months in a box.
Could be.
Until he begged to have it stop and him go back to Severance.
Yeah.
Can't fucking wait.
Or deprived him of Rickon's philosophies.
So. We didn't even get to see Rickon yet.
No,
I can't wait to see him because he was like standing right there when Mark
correct
did his thing.
After their no dinner friend was like, I found the baby. It was me. Apparently it was a faux pas to call it World War One.
The baby. I forgot about that. I have the baby. Yeah. Right, because they were searching the house like and they thought she...
douche-ass friends.
They all thought that Mrs. Cabal stole the fucking baby. Is she dead? What happened to her at the end?
We don't know.
So she could still be a piece on the puzzle.
Oh, she totally is.
Okay, that's
like, you do not get rid of Patricia Arquette.
Oh, well,
She's an Emmy and an Oscar winner. You don't dump her from your cast.
Oh, she was in fucking True Romance.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, that's Alabama Worley. That's all I'm going to say.
Yeah.
Mrs. Worley, top of the morning to you, Mrs. Worley. Okay, so where do we go now? Oh, let's talk...
But what's the thing you're most caught up on?
Skeleton Crew, probably.
Okay. So how do you feel that's progressing?
I like it.
It's fun, isn't it?
It's super fun, and I like the the kids are you're finally starting to get character development with the kids.
Yes, yeah.
Like, he's not just worshiping the Jedi. The conversation that he had with Jude Law when he was all like down in the dumps and missing home, and Jude Law came and talked to him, I was like, that tells you a lot about, hey, this kid's not just like all geeked up to be here. Like, he's still a kid, and Jude Law's starting to come around, going, all right, these are kids.
Sure, yeah.
And yeah, I'm a scoundrel, but they're kids.
But he's also still a scoundrel. But
Correct.
I like it in that, like, particularly, even if you're not caught all the way up,
I don't think it matters.
Well, no, but it's like, particularly with like the last episode that they did, it was like they've really, and I think it's a good thing, is that they took Goonies and just put it in Star Wars,
and
like almost like verbatim.
They've made the parents a little more involved,
right? Yeah,
because they have the parents sneaking around on the planet at Antum.
Atten.
I
ain't never heard of no Atten.
Right, and then they land on the wrong Atten.
Right.
Yeah, shit's all fucked up. Like, what the fuck are we doing here? But I love the fact that the parents, like, they keep going back to the parents, so you have that
correct
aspect of it. And his dad.
It's also like this weird marriage that they've been able to work out in the storytelling of taking stuff from the video games,
right, yes,
like combining Old Republic with the present timeline.
Yep.
So it's very.
It shows you, like.
I thought it was gonna. I mean, it very well could have been like a steaming pile of shit.
Yeah, it could have been a kids show. Not that kids shows are steaming, but
No, I mean. Yeah, it could have been like new Sesame Street.
Right.
But it's more like old Sesame Street where it's fun, sober, or high.
Yeah, no, it's fantastic, man. And usually when I'm watching it with the daughter hasn't taken to it, but she's also like,
Well, I mean, there's
coming of age.
Yeah, but
so the wife and I watch it, and
but that's usually like the best kind of, like, it's a show aimed at kids,
right?
But they're using themes that the parents grew up with. I mean, like Pixar made a whole industry off of that.
They might have created that trope.
Yeah.
Like, they fucking killed Pixar. No, I guess adults probably cried at Bambi. I have a black heart.
But I mean, or Spielberg tapped into that too. I mean, producing Goonies, but like E.T. I mean, you can still go back and watch E.T. today, and you're like,
one of my earliest childhood memories is like
sobbing,
the E.T. craze. Like, people don't. So back then there was no internet, and there was no nothing, and it was just like 8 channels on the TV, and E.T. was a fucking phenomenon.
Everything.
It was just, everybody talked about it, and it broke my fucking heart.
I mean, like, seriously, like one of my first memories ever is sobbing, being in the theater for E.T. and crying so hard my pawpaw had to pick me up and carry me out.
Yes. Perfect.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep.
And that was done by the dude who did Jaws.
But that sounds like child abuse. Watching that, no, man, that's a fucking good movie.
No, because it was. I mean,
I'm kidding.
I did the same thing at Follow That Bird, the Sesame Street movie.
Well, that was a good one too.
When Big Bird's painted blue and he's in the cage, that fucking ripped my heart out.
What's the dinosaur one? The Land Before Time.
Oh God, don't know. No, we're not talking.
And Up gets me too. At any rate,
I
hope I don't get a heartbreaking moment in this show. It seems too lighthearted, right?
Yeah.
I mean, we had our heartbreaking moment when Jude Law turned heel.
Yeah, and he keeps turning. Yeah.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's what I'm saying. He's a scoundrel.
Yeah.
He's a scoundrel with a soft side.
Yeah, but that's also the fun part. He's like face, then he's healed, then he's face, then he's healed.
He's the Rock.
Yeah.
Apparently.
Yeah.
I like it. Keep it up. How many more? It shouldn't be but a few more episodes.
Yeah,
I think we're only
two or three.
I'm only one behind.
Yeah. I think we got maybe 2 or 3 left. The following segment has been brought to you by Whatever Lola Wants. Go to WLWPrivateChefs.com for information to reserve top quality chef and restaurant services in the Chicagoland area. The Nerla Nerds podcast is a production of Pulpery Media, produced and edited by Ben Grimion, marketing by Brock Ryder, graphic design by Beck Ryder and Ben Grimion, music by the Heisenberg Compensators.